We're living in the bits and bytes. We're bouncing off the satellites. We're swimming in the data stream between the TV and computer screen.
My name's Joe. I'm a zook. Got a place just for you. Airline hooks up Planet Air. Gather grabs from everywhere. You want games? Go see Twitch. .com's got the connection itch. Chat with Zucchina, go online and meet her. Channel surfing in the Zether.
We live here since the birth of fire. We're zipping through a world of wires. In the Zether and your TV set. Surfing channels on the internet.
To infinity and beyond!
Hi! Hey! Hello everyone! Welcome to the stream! How are you all doing on this Wednesday evening? Well, it should be evening, but it's actually pretty... I wouldn't say sunny. The sun's still out, but it's certainly cloudy. I would like to start off with saying, sorry I didn't stream for a whole week. Last week's stream, massive failure, mega failure even, would not only get added to the Knolls of Time on the Epic Cringe compilation, but I didn't expect it to go so bad. It kind of discouraged me from streaming for a good week. Even if it only, like, stormed that night. Just a little disheartening, especially when you don't know what the problem could be. So I had to give myself a little break. That's why In Stars and Time is on a Wednesday night instead of a Monday night. So sorry. But yeah, I feel pretty confident now. Pretty confident for a stream starring everyone's favorite character of all time. Dr. Eggman! And of course, O'Brien, that's not O'Brien. No, that's not. And Green Screen Mario! And who else? And Point P! Who could forget Jack from Final Fantasy, Strangers of Paradise, best Final Fantasy game ever. And as always, Annie from Anton Blast video game coming out this November. Buy it. Please buy it. And of course, who could forget Little Mermaid? Well, who can forget about Little Mermaid? I can forget about it. And our new special guest, Sprigatito from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And Mario Weed. And Jevil. What are you doing here, buddy? So glad to see you. Hope you're having a fun time jumping there. Oh, and who could forget? There he is! Neil banging out the tunes! That's right, that's what he was doing a couple weeks ago on April 13th! Earlier this month! Isn't that so awesome? But yeah, a huge shout out to all my special guests! See ya. Do I want to keep Annie Blast on screen? Maybe not. Anyways, now that I got myself hyped up, let's get into the real topics of tonight in Stars and Time. It's funny, the last time I streamed between then and now, the biggest thing that noticeably changed for me is that my hyperfixation moved from FPS games to fighting games now. Which that's why the stream is titled that. I haven't even played a Tekken game. What's playing right now, actually? I haven't heard this one in a long time. Holy shit, Plastic Love! Plastic Love Zone Act 1! That's cool. I don't remember when I added you on the playlists. You know, I'm gonna turn that up while I get Stars in Time opened. But yeah, all that's happened is that I tried out Guilty Gear for a second. Not good at it. Then I tried out Darkstalkers for a second. Not as good at it. I played it on the easiest difficulty, but I had fun. Darkstalkers is fun. And yeah, that's all that's kind of happened. I was gonna make a compilation of Gamer Loop because I really liked that bit, but after last week, I just lost motivation. It will happen. And by it will, I mean... you'll see. You'll see. I'm cutting you off, Sega Genesis. Say goodbye to the sweet tunes of Sonic and Maria Takuchi. So sorry. Good song, though. Good song. There we go. There's Stars in Time. Yeah. Yeah. Big stretch. But oh yeah, if you missed it on Tumblr, I've decided not to archive last Wednesday's stream. Not even because the stream went badly, but because half the stream wasn't even recorded. Oh shit! I completely forgot to add to the title, the content warnings. Thank you for reminding me. That's not how you spell it. ESAT CW's save. The title is changed now. If you ever need to look at content warnings, I got a link that you can click to. A command, if you will. Just type it in chat and it'll take you to the actual official In Stars in Time page that lists out everything you need to know about this game. At least in terms of, like, what you should be warned about up front. But if you've gone this far without noticing that, well, the joke's on me. Let's hop into it. I actually did do some training last time. And this time the training will be saved because I wasn't on the last floor. I'm on this floor. This floor where we all got to level 50. Look at that! Everyone's level 50 except for Sifrin. He's 54. And Bonnie. Bonnie doesn't level up at all. Not once ever. Oh, excuse me, but look at that! Everyone's learned new crafts! Mirabelle can now revive people. Not just that, but Isabeau, can lower an enemy's defense. Isn't that cool? And, of course, Odile learned Odile Blast. If you don't remember from the Start Again streams, this was the move that, like, crashed my game. So maybe I'm gonna do my best to not use this move at all in the game, even though it's very helpful. But I can't. If I do, the game will crash, and I will have to start it up again. Just like the game. Also, I should probably shrink the follower goal thing. It's gonna bring up a little bit of the game, kind of. But if you missed last stream, It's Your Turn to Die is what I'm going to be playing next at 500 followers. We are like 11 followers close. We lost a couple followers. That's fine. Yeah. But if you want me to die, then help me get to 500. And I will play Your Turn to Die. That's what it's called. I don't know why I put It's Your Turn. It's because that's not part of the title. I guess when I wrote that in last week, I thought that was part of the title. Oops. Oopsie doodle. There was a mix-up at the cookie factory. No, wait, I got the knife, right? I think I got the knife. Didn't break it, did we? I think we broke it. Oops. No, we don't. No, we didn't. Excuse me. Anyways, here we go. Skipping this one. Been there, seen that. Pillar. 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 Hey, I realized I think I made this game too quiet. Oops. Well, you'll just have to deal with it until I beat the boss. Sorry. Or, you know, until I die first. There's always a chance I could have to train myself more, even if I think 50 is good for this boss. Damn, it is pretty quiet. I'm sorry. I mean, I can hear it, but I don't know how well everyone in the viewers can hear it. I don't know how you viewers can hear it. Howdy, howdy! Time loops, hey? I know, right? The times. They sure are looping. How are you doing, Snipe Hugger? How is your evening? Has it been evening? Where's Paper Hand? There's Paper Hand. It's so wild to go from when I was training in this game last week, where like it was pretty good, to now where the sadness is they always slow down my game. I'm doing good. My brother's picking up his internet friend to stay over for the week. Awesome! I hope your brother has fun with that. I'd love to meet up with my internet friend someday. That would be awesome. You know, I should have started this battle with stat boosts. Oh well, it's fine. I will do that anyways. Yay, let's go, Bonnie! Then Odile uses her Blarst, but she doesn't. Oh, I didn't mean to cast Slow 4 on hands. Oops! Oopsie! It's fine. Oh, excuse me. How about Jolly Round Rondo? Yeah, why not? Paper Hand. I also may have ended up spoiling myself for a few things in this game that I shall not disclose, for I am a good chatter, cause thumbnails on the tube are hard to not click on. This is true. This is true. This is why YouTube is the devil. Or YouTube thumbnails. They always love to put spoilers in the thumbnail, because it's great, it's fun, it grabs people's attention, except when you don't want to spoil, except when a game's new and you don't want to spoil yourself on it. Nintendo YouTubers used to do this all the time when the Switch was out. Anytime a game was leaked early, they'd be like, hey look, it's the final boss of a game that hasn't come out yet. No, don't do that. The game's not even out for everyone. No. But I know some things about this game. Some things. Scissors hand? Scissors hand. All I know is that I think we're gonna fight the king tonight. I'm pretty sure we're gonna fight the king tonight. Wait, I could have used this turn to heal Odile. Oops. Well, the big one is now vulnerable to scissors attacks. Oops. Hey Odile, good news! You know a scissors spell. You could use that right now. Oh no, vulnerable. Okay, so I should have used rock. Oops. Yay! Thank you, Bonnie. Good job, Bonnie. You did your best. I'm gonna heal Odile, because I think she's gonna need it. I think the worst of it was when I accidentally spoiled myself. Actually, I read a good little, No, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't read the rest of the message. There are so many boss comp videos after like 2 hours of a game featuring all the bosses, including the final fucking boss in the thumbnail. And also, crap porn those couple times for children's games. What? What? No, man. YouTube thumbnails always do that. They always do that. It's a good thing I never done that on any of my videos. How about Super Sparkle Heal? We can do Super Sparkle Heal on this turn. Or actually no, maybe a better idea is just to... Paper Hand. The Visitor. Can't stop thinking about that meme. Yeah, so I visited my friend, the Visitor. Oops. Sifrin died. Oh well. Good thing you know rock. Can use that on board on. Right? Right. No. No, you can't. Oops. Well, it's not that bad. Sifrin can just loop back. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Also, Mirabelle can revive her friends anytime she wants. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I thought I saw heaven for a second. Anyways. I think we're doing pretty good on this, actually. Never mind, Sifrin died again! No, thanks for giving us encouragement, Bonnie. Well, it's a good thing we have some items. Let's see what items we have. Salty broth, pepper juice, thyme juice, ginger oh. Oh. Oops. Well... I guess I could always use paper 3. Man, it'd be nice if I were able to buy some items in this game. Oh well, there goes Odile. Goodbye. Well, she can't really revive anyone right now, so, Super Sparkle Heal to herself so she doesn't die! I could also try to do like a combo attack and try to revive everyone through that. But also, Isabeau doesn't know scissors attack. He only knows rock attacks. And Mirabelle is a scissors paper type, but she attacks with scissors. So that's gonna be impossible. Well, this battle's almost over. Anyways. Old woman Yowie dead! This is so sad. I can't believe this. I'm gonna miss old woman Yowie. Actually, maybe I should come up with a new strategy for this one. Maybe start attacking hands in specific orders. Like, which one would be the most destructive to my team and which one would be the least destructive. But who should I choose first? Bonnie, you're doing such a good job. Actually, I could just use 2 more or 3 more paper attacks. And see where that goes. Bonbon's trying their itty bitty best. They're doing their best, and I can appreciate that for them. Uh-oh. Okay, we are close. Just 1 more paper attack. Just 1 more! You just can't kill Isabeau. Looks like a T-Wipe's coming up. Yeah. Oh shit, good job, Bonnie. You actually hit one of the hands. Awesome. Okay, do I have heal? No! Well, I guess I could use Pretty Buffy Friend, see if that works. Okay, yes, okay. Rock Hand. And then everybody's revived! Oh shit! I guess we got all the hands away. Okay, that's cool. We could just... not. Well, yeah, everyone's alive. That's good. Yeah, it's a mechanic. After you use 5 of the same type attacks, everyone's alive. Big One is now even more vulnerable to paper attacks. Awesome! Well, it's a good thing I know 2 people with paper type attacks. Now I just gotta get rid of the other hands. I really wish I hadn't used any of the juices. Yay! Thank you, Bonnie. Actually, I'm gonna use this as a good time to heal. Dang it, I can't heal. Well, I guess I can use buy 1, get 1 3 on paper hand. Yay! Now the Bourbon is now even more vulnerable to scissors attacks. Awesome. Can you heal? No! Well, no, you can! Awesome. Let's heal... Sorry, Mirabelle. She's gonna need it. Even though Siffrin could need it. I think we're actually doing a pretty good job. I just gotta get rid of the remaining, hands. Hey, look at that! One more hand left, and then we'll be all good to go. It's a good thing I remember this game's mechanics. And Siffrin died. It's fine, you don't know rock, it's fine! Actually, I could use slow 4 on... Bourdon. Snap Bourdon slow. Odile used Shrink Your Penis now! Odile uses Crush Your Penis now! And now we go crazy, go stupid! Well, not yet. We're close, though. We're pretty close. Yes! Okay, done heal. I'm gonna use that on Siffrin. Siffrin needs it. It's not much, but it's something. Odile cast Top Surgery. Critical hit! Wait, what did she remove from the sadness? It doesn't even have boobs! This is what's happening to someone I know in a month. Exciting stuff. Exciting developments happening at Clown Kiwi Circus. Yeah! Good job, Bonnie! That was the last hand! Now we can go crazy, go stupid. Go crazy, go stupid. Will do. Well, it's a good thing Mirabelle knows craft that can unfreeze people in time. Big stretch. It'd be really inconvenient if whenever a sadness or the king freezes you in time. Actually, now I'm wondering. Okay, I thought about it. I find it funny Sifrin winks with only one eye. Oh yeah, of course. If you only have one eye, what else are you gonna wink with? I think it'd be funny if Sifrin still winked with, you know, their not eye. And people are like, oh, Sifrin, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm winking. No, no, you're not. Oh, are you winking with your not eye? Oh, that's funny. No, wait, I could use lovely moving cure right now. I don't want to waste a turn. It'd be funny if Bonnie delivered the final blow. Oh well. We did it! We did it! We did it! Goodbye, Bordon. 7,000 XP! Awesome! Sifrin is now level 55. Isabeau is now level 51. Odile is now level 51. Not Mirabelle, though. Yes, we won! Let's... Come on, everyone, let's keep going! Mira. Pillar. 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 Oh, yeah, right, I can turn up the volume now. Sorry. Okay, it's louder now. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, there's so much hair everywhere. Interesting. Oh, no. Someone this far inside the house? Who? Claude! No, 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 no! Oh, is that... That's my roommate, Claude! Oh no, how could this happen? I hate my roommate. She's annoying and always bothers me for stupid reasons, but I used to think she should have become a defender because she was always helping people and trying out weird experiments to solve their problems. And she would always help the head housemaid with hers. Always trying new ways to organize her desk, to help her finish tasks, to make sure she'd get some free time. She'd do it with a smug smile, saying it wasn't that big of a deal, that she'd do it for anyone, but if she knew that the head housemaid was in danger, she would have ran anywhere, everywhere, so she could help her. Not only because the head housemaid would have solved anything, would have beaten the king if she could, but because if Cloud is this far into the house, she must have tried to stop the king herself, so he wouldn't get to the head housemaid. And so, if she's like this, he must have... Sorry, I can't do a dramatic yell like that. It has to be something funny. I'm sorry. Then Sifra says, what the snarf? I'm so useless. You don't know what to say. You don't know what you should say. What can you say in a moment like this? Mirabelle gently wipes dust away from her roommate's brow. Claude, if you can hear me, I'll be back for you soon. I promise. Let's go. Ouch. Mirabelle's roommate. Her eyes are open. Resigned. She was the one who was getting ready to make a bomb in Mirabelle's dorm room, wasn't she? She's holding something tightly in her fist. You kneel down. It's a small vial labeled secret ingredient. You got the secret ingredient. Put the vial in your pocket along with your souvenirs. I know what that is. Oh, I should have finished the Bob side quest before getting here. Oops. And what do you know? Dinner's ready. Right at the point where we're gonna get into another dungeon meshy moment. But this is what I like to call a heartfelt dungeon meshy moment. So, a normal dungeon meshy moment. Let's keep going. Belle, wait a sec. Mira, wait. No! I can't wait. We can't wait. We have to move on. Everyone is waiting for me. They can wait a little longer. Let's calm down and... I can't calm down! The head housemaid! She's so close! I can feel her! I need to help her! She needs my help. Everyone in Vogard needs my help. I... You don't know what to do. She's upset. She's upset. You need to help. Mira. Do it with me, okay? Just like Sif does. Huh? Oh. Isvo takes a deep breath in and out. And Mirabelle follows beat later. They breathe in sync together. Ah. That is a thing you do, yes. I'm okay. But Isabeau, you don't understand. The head housemaid. I have to save her. The head housemaid. She is such a wonderful person. She helped me out so much. I couldn't do anything before I came to the house. I could barely sew my own clothes, and she helped me. She taught me. I wouldn't be the person I am without her. And when the king attacked, she protected me. Everyone was being frozen in time around me. And the head housemaid made sure I could escape. Made sure I lived. She gave me her blessing. Huh? Her blessing? Do you mean the power to survive the king's curse? But wasn't that... It wasn't the Change God. The Change God rarely does anything. The Change God just pushes us to greater heights, but rarely helps us themselves. The key knife we got earlier, it was the first time I felt their help. But the head housemaid crafted a blessing so I'd survive. So I'd save her. Save everyone. But why? Why would she... I don't know why. Why wouldn't she use it herself? Why didn't she save Vogard herself? Why didn't she give her blessing to someone else? I don't know. I don't know. She shouldn't have used it. Not on someone like... Do you think she was wrong? To make sure you'd survive? I'm glad you're here, Mira. I'm glad you're here with us. Don't leave us behind. We're here. We want to help you. Don't be stupid and run off ahead. Everyone, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have run off ahead. It's okay, Mira. Now it's Madame Odile's turn to talk. What? But you're all doing so well. I want an emotional speech from you too, Madame Odile. Yeah, don't you see our tears? How can you say no to this face? To prove Isabel's point, make a grand gesture towards Mirabelle as if presenting a marvelous art piece. Isabeau does the same. Bonnie also joins in. Mirabelle laughs, wiping her tears. Okay, fine, stop. Just stop, please. Okay. I think it's silly for you to wonder if you were the right choice this late in the game. You're the one that was chosen. Oh. Sorry, I had to take a drink of water. You're the one that found the orbs. You're the one that made it this far. So we can spend our very valuable time wondering if so-and-so could have saved Vogard better. But we're here. you're here. And now, the king is the only thing standing in our way. So you can have your little breakdown after we kick him where it hurts and spit on his grave. Madame, that was very good. A little too dry, maybe. I'll give you an 8 out of 10 for effort.
That's a passing grade, Dial.
Shut up.
Whose tummy is grumbling this time? Dial? You have a tummy?
Of course not. Well, your not tummy seems hungry. Bonbon?
Oh, I still have snacks. And they're ready now. Can you eat something, Belle?
Yes, I can try.
Okay, then I'll use it to crap down. Snacks, 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 snacks. Okay, I have, I'll start with the worst one. Leftover samosas.
From yesterday's dinner?
Yeah, they're the ones I burnt. But I thought I should still keep them in case we get super duper hungry.
Don't beat me to the burnt samosas. They were delicious.
They really were. They're not the worst of anything. Okay, next one. I have pommiers.
Pommiers.
We all know pommiers. They're yummy, they're crunchy, they get crumbs everywhere. Moving on. And, the last snack. Okay, I've never tried it before, but the smell hits you.
Could they be? Malagna fritters?
Eep!
Whoa.
Yeah! So, what do you think? I followed a recipe in a book.
Huh. What are they?
They're fried malagna and garamon. Malagna is some kind of root and garamon is some kind of pumpkin.
This smells heavenly. Oh, stars are stars. Sif's eyes are sparkling. And they're drooling, too.
You wipe your mouth.
You have to get them.
So, which one do you guys?
Malagna fritters, please!
Yay! Bonnie hands you the delectable, yummy, wonderful Bologna fritters. It might be your favorite fried food ever. Favorite food, period, maybe.
You want to eat them whole so badly, but you have to pace yourself. You bite into one slowly, shakingly. They're so good! They're so good, so good, so good, so good! You can't help but flail your arms around! Whoa.
Suffering in your face!
That good, huh?
Gross! After eating your snacks, everyone's health has been restored. I'm sorry, everyone. Being upset now. I shouldn't have. I should have kept it together.
Mira, it's fine. We're all different kinds of upset right now. It's a stressful day.
Do you feel better now that you're eating? I do, thank you, Bonnie. And I'm less upset now, more angry.
At the king?
Yes, I feel more confident too. We'll definitely kick the king where it hurts. Ooh!
And where's that, Mira?
His stupid crabbing butt!
Yeah!
You all laugh. You got a memory of butt kicking. You'll always remember this.
Oh, hey, Stardust. It's been a few weeks since I last heard from you. Anyways, when equipped, memory of butt kicking will make your housemate revive one KO'd party member during a fight. Once! Only once.
Neat. I'm gonna save here and grab dinner because it's dinner time right now. And honestly, this is a good spot to take a break at. Literally right before the king. I couldn't have chosen a better spot to stop and take a break at. But yeah, we made it this far! 16 hours into the game and we're at the king! Awesome! Aw, Sif has a weakness. I've never had it, but I can only imagine that Malagna fritters taste very delicious. I'd love to try it someday. Anyways. I'll be right back. I'm gonna check what we're having for dinner, and I'll eat it, And yeah, next time we come back, we're gonna kick the king's butt. Right where it hurts. So, don't touch that dial. I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit. Play some messages from Twitch's sponsor. And also some music while I'm gone. I hope you like the music. BRB. With the sniff? I'm Snorfing here. Hello everyone, welcome back. Oh, I'm so glad this was the song I hopped into right as I put my headset back on. I'm very sorry I was gone for like half an hour. I didn't mean to be gone for that long. I haven't even finished my dinner yet. I'll be truthfully honest with you all. I just got super distracted because my friends are talking about JoJo in the group chat because one of my friends posted a fan art he finished, and I was like, "Oh, that's really good." Even if I'm not really into JoJo anymore. Yeah. What the? Listen, chat, I gotta be real with you. I definitely put Shuffle into my YouTube playlist, but I think that's awesome that more and more Shoe songs played right after one after the other. My favorite Undertale fan song. Anyways, do you guys want to do the thing streamers usually do in the middle of their streams? Where, like, they just put on different YouTube videos? I think if I played a YouTube video, that'll probably help me eat. Because I really haven't been eating my dinner. And by the way, if anyone's wondering, I am eating, another Philly cheese meat sub. Very yummy. I also put marinara on there. Having marinara with subs is very delicious. Yum! It's very delicious. Because what would have happened is that instead I would have talked about my thoughts and feelings on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4. AKA Peak of JoJo. Literally, in Ruby lore. I got into JoJo when I was in high school? Sophomore year? I heard my mutuals were talking about it, and in the back of my head, JoJo was always that hipster shonen. Like, oh, this is what all the cool kids are talking about. JoJo's the cool shonen anime, not this Dragon Ball or Naruto shit. Because growing up, I didn't watch too much anime. Not to say that I haven't. But it was really only like, let me think, Pokemon. I'm trying to remember. Gregory's Horror Picture Show? Yeah, excuse me, something like that. And I want to say Surgeon Frog. I had a bit of a Surgeon Frog phase. I remember my older sibling had like a massive volume, and I remember reading through that one summer. It was fun. But no, yeah, I didn't really watch too much shonen until I watched JoJo, when I thought that was like, as I said, the hipster anime, the cool one that the cool kids are talking about. I watched the first 3 parts, and then I watched part 4 as it was airing. And I loved part 4 so much, I fell off immediately. Part 5 was taking so long to make, and by the time the part 4 dubs were coming out, like 2 years later, it was at that point that I was like, yeah, I think I'll stop here.
I think this is a good place to stop. My favorite JoJo part. I don't know what happens after that. I think I remember watching parts of the first episode of Part 5 with my younger sibling. Because I inadvertently got them into JoJo too for a bit. And I remember they were telling me about Part 6. Part 6 I'm interested in. It's the one with lesbians and women, and I like women. Who doesn't love women? I'm a Yuri enjoyer. Speaking of Yuri... oh, this one's loud. I'm gonna turn down this song a little bit. That's better. Anyways, speaking of Yuri, Big Heart, I can't wait for tomorrow's Dungeon Meshi episode. Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. Chat, I have a very big surprise for you if you've been keeping up with the anime. Fallen's gonna return tomorrow. Yay! And she'll be perfectly fine, actually. Nothing wrong with her. You can trust me. I read the manga. It's okay. Anyways, now that I've stopped talking about anime, let's talk about something else. Get it, white boy! Walton the Files. What if we just stopped and watched an analog horror? Nah. Actually, I didn't post about this yet. But I remember a couple nights ago, my younger sibling was telling me about an analog horror they found. It was called The Man in the Suit. It was a Godzilla-themed analog horror. And here's my current thoughts on feelings on analog horror after watching a ton of them. It's neat. It can be interesting or fun, or even scary. Analog horror is a very fun subgenre of horror. Subgenre medium? No, that doesn't sound right. You know what I mean. You can do a ton of fun things with the videotape. Videotapes are inherently scary. With the Man in the Suit, I'll say this: it wasn't the first attempt I've seen at a Godzilla analog horror. The first attempt I've seen was like, I think it was like the Kaiju tapes, where it was entirely based around like old Godzilla films on tapes. I think that works. I think that works a lot more because it actually does play into the main conceit behind analog horror, which is that you're viewing this from a videotape. With The Man in the Suit, I don't... It's kind of hard for me to take seriously, because on the one hand, I appreciate the concept. It's trying to go into like the body horror route of something like, what was it? That one Thomas the Tank Engine creepypasta that implied that all of the engines and everything were like alive. They were real people that were turned into giant trains. I like that, and I like that with The Man in the Suit, but it doesn't really fit analog horror that much. If anything, you could just make it a creepypasta and people would still dig it up. I love the concept of, you know, you're in a suit for so long that, like, it starts to fuse into you, you become part of it, like, ugh. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a huge freak for body horror. Anyways, I like the ideas behind it. It's interesting, and I like how cracked it is. It's unfortunately, it just does not fit the analog horror medium, in my onion. Because this is telling this story from the 50s and 60s. Videotapes weren't common in home place, in the homes until like the 80s. People didn't have VHS tapes until the 80s. And even then, the earliest ones were like from the 70s. They were huge before VHS and Betamax happened. Also, my cat wants to leave. Oh, should I let her leave? It's almost time for her to eat, but no one's brought anything out yet. Do you want out, kitty? Do you want out, baby? There you go, Chloe. she's staying in here. Alright, and now she's the streamer. Chloe, what do you want to say to our audience of 4? Chloe, what do you want to say to our audience of 4? Oh, is that all? No, you baby. The reason why we're not going back to our game is because the cat's the streamer now. She's on my chair. I can't go. Is there anything else you want to say, Chloe? Well, she hasn't said anything yet. She's just yawning. Oh, you want to speak now? No, is that so, baby? Aww, Chloe. Man, I keep forgetting to add in, the channel points reward. Or one of them where I'm supposed to take a kitty break time. For real? I'm gonna remember that when the stream's finished. In fact, I'm gonna write it down somewhere so I don't forget. Hey, Chloe, I see what you're looking at. Can't play with that. Sorry, baby. Is there anything else you want to say, baby? I guess that's it. Aw, do you want out now, Chloe? I think she wants out. Don't worry, baby, I'll let you out. She's just standing there. For... Oh, there she goes. I'll close the door now. Closing it very slowly. Alright, she's now out of the premises. Penis music? What penis music? I gotta put my headset on to hear what's playing. Oh, it hello, Shaquille O'Neal. A little bit of foreshadowing for tomorrow's stream. That's right, I'll be fighting Shaquille O'Neal in Final Fantasy VII. Actually, honestly, what if they made... No, wait, I remembered. They have a Final Fantasy VII, mobile game. They can make a Shaquille O'Neal battle in that game. It can be real! Any music can be penis music if you believe hard enough. You know what, Basil? That's very true. That's so true, I'm gonna pin it. Currently, the peak of chat. Currently. I'm gonna actually finish this sub. The subs aren't that big, but I have 2 of them. The same goes for pussy music, but no one ever talks about that. Well, it is pussy music. This is the first time I've heard of pussy music. What could be defined as pussy music? You know what? I'm gonna scroll through my playlist and see what I can call pussy music. I was about to put on Me If I Was a Lobster Mix. Pumpin' hot stuff. Empty Town from Deltarune, but it's sung by the Yo Mama guy. Chuck E. Cheese Clock Ride soundtrack. Beast Strike Back. Now's your chance to be a temporary secretary. Paul McCartney. Oh, excuse me. Bumblebuster. Deltarune but Ed Buck Bumble remix. You know what? I'm gonna define pussy music right now. I'm gonna define it all for you right now. Pussy music is this. I'd say Jay-Z's music is pussy music. Hey, you know what? Jay-Z is on Tumblr. If he watches my streams and hears this, I hope you know. I think your music sounds like pussy music. Oh my god. See? Basil in chat agrees. This is pussy music. Yeah! We understand each other. We are communicating. Clown-to-clown communication image. Where is it? I know I have clown-to-clown communication on my computer. Where is it? There it is! Funny reaction pics folder. I just burped horribly. Let's see if I have it on here. If I don't, that would be very sad. It's one of my favorite images. Oh my god, I forgot I had the Natter family lord on here. It's gonna be very funny that anyone watching this stream will not understand what I mean, except for the few people that do know about Natter. I don't have it. I should have it. I should have clown-to-clown communication. Oh. Well, not the image I was looking for, but close. This is what happened. You beamed this into my brain, which is how I found pussy music. Awesome. Now we can get back to its stars in time, even if I didn't finish my dinner yet. I could probably finish my dinner while beating the king. Yeah. Let's see if I could actually try voicing the king while my mouth's stuffed full of my dinner. I want to know what that sounds like. Oh, fuck yeah, this song! I've mentioned it earlier in stream, but I have been my hyperfixation moved over to the fighting games. And this song specifically I've been listening to a ton because, I don't know. Lifelight, is that what this song was called? The Smash Ultimate theme. The Smash Ultimate theme sounds like an anime opening to me. And this also sounds like how a fighting game should open with. It just in the back of my mind, I can already imagine an AMV. My dinner. Me when I'm eating my dinner. Flickering through the void. Where's dinner break? Goodbye, dinner break. I kind of just not want to continue and just have this play in the background. I'm so sorry. But we must continue. Also, hello Tara! Welcome! How are you doing this evening? It's time for Stars in Time! Give us music. Thank you. You know what? This is about as ready as I'll be for the king. I may not have that much items. I may not have anything, but we have high spells. Actually, I should probably equip my battle memories on. Wrong button. Siffrin, it's you! It's me! Wait, I'm not Siffrin. I'm Ruby from Clown Kiwi. My iced cream. We have tons of ice cream here. I should probably pick that up and eat ice cream soon. Okay, what's a good battle? One. Well, Siffrin doesn't really have one, so... How about you, Mirabelle? What do you have? Memory of butt kicking! Yeah, let's use this one. How about you, Isabeau? Memory of reflection. Yeah, sure. And Odile, what do you have? Memory of tonics. Odile knows her tonics. Health items used by Odile during battle restore more HP, except we don't have that. Memory of first strike, why not? Odile is merciless. I don't think Bonnie has too many memories at this point, does she? Or do they? Do they? I love getting pronouns wrong all the time. Bonnie likes to feed everyone. I think we're good here. Got all the memories we need. Oh, excuse me. How have I been live for 2 hours? I'm so sorry, everyone. Let's talk to Bonnie. Is Belle okay? Is she okay? I think she's okay because she ate some snacks. It's when you can't eat that you're not doing well at all. Makes sense. Thanks for all those delicious snacks, Bonnie. Oh, that's... It's okay. Did you like those Malongno thingies? Yes! Okay! Okay, yeah! I made them for you, you know. I saw you look at a recipe book for a very long time and you were looking at that recipe.
And I didn't know if you were staring at it because you really liked it or really hated it. So I'm glad you actually really liked it. I mean, they made them for you? You made them for me? No! I made it for... Bonnie frantically looks around. For Niall! I made them for Niall! Because she likes to try out new foods. I do not. Yes, you do! I suppose I do then. See? I made them for Niall, not for you. Go away now! Don't look at me! Make like a crab and go! A little lightheaded, you go. Let's see how Mirabelle is doing. After the everything. I don't know why this room is suffering the worst on my end. It has not been like this in previous streams. Mira, how are you feeling? Good. One-word answers are really reassuring. They are. Now, two-word answers. They're terrifying. I'll be fine, Sifrin. Thank you for asking. Thank you for being here. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else, Mira. She gives you a gentle smile. Aw. Mira. She's strong, but the situation must be super stressful for her. We gotta stay at our side, okay, Sif? You nod. What you said to Mira? Huh? What did I say? Do it... Do it like Sif does. Oh. I don't know why I read that wrong. Do it like Sif? That's what I thought he was saying. Do it like Sif does. Oh. The deep breath. Well, it's just something me and Mira noticed. Sometimes when you're taken off guard, or when we get out of battle or something, you always take a deep breath in and out. It's to calm yourself down, right? The breathing? You always do it the exact same way too. You go like this. Isabel puts his hand on his chest and breathes. Deep breath in and out. Mira and I wondered what that was all about. And we talked about it and realized it kind of seemed to calm you down. And we thought it was cool. And that one time a few days ago, Bonnie was upset and you told him to do that, so we remembered. It does calm you down. How weird. To be noticed and known. Was telling you weird? I think that was weird. I shouldn't have said that because now you might get self-conscious. I'll try not to. Okay. What's up, Mira? Yeah, Isabeau, you should be careful. You might make Sifrin self-conscious about breathing. You snort. They're so sillies. A lot of emotions are being expressed right now, aren't there? I feel bad that I didn't notice Mirabelle wasn't doing well. I should have paid more attention. I'm glad Isa is here. Yes. Neither of us is very good at this feelings thing, and Boniface is a child still learning how to manage theirs. So it's good we have at least one person who knows what they're doing, emotions-wise. So, in the spirit of being a good person good at this feelings thing, how are you feeling right now? You're all good. I'm fine. That's good. You open your mouth to ask how she is, but I'm good. Feelings check over. Go away now. You leave her alone. Well, that was a nice conversation with all my friends. You know what? I feel pretty confident. I think we got the king this time. I'm so glad we're at the final boss, everyone. This is gonna go over so well. I'm gonna drink more water just in case.
I mean, there's nothing else I can really do right now. None of the weapons really help me. And those are all the memories I have to use right now, so yeah. King, here we go. The king must be up ahead. Are you ready? Ready. Pillar. 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 Okay. I gotta do this just right.
Oh, young ones, are you here to kill me? Oh, young legend, must ever change themselves, do you not?
Oh, this is delicious!
Oh, I can finally talk normally. Anyways. I just want the world to stay as it is now. To be filled in eternal beauty. A world of everlasting peace and rest. Young housemaiden. In a way, isn't my wish a form of change?
Guys, never voice act when your mouth is full of food. You know, I am very lucky that I haven't choked on myself yet. Now, you see, the reason why the king has his hands all over his face, it's because he's just eating a big meal right now. We interrupted his dinner. God. If no one clipped that, I'm gonna have to clip that later.
Why aren't you on my side? Can't you feel it, young lady? The universe yearns for everyone's hopes to be encased in limitless ice. Won't you allow your fate to be ended?
Corrupting and ending people's lives? You call this a form of change? You dare compare your dreams of ice and stillness to change themselves. This is not true change. This is just you acting as a god would, for your own satisfaction. One would think keeping a whole country from changing and evolving is the farthest thing away from change. Is something happening in chat? Keep seeing chat move. It makes me feel like something's gonna happen, but it's probably chill and safe. One would think keeping a whole country from changing and evolving is the farthest thing away from change. But pretty self-explanatory! Stupid!
Seems like a pretty pathetic way to appeal to a housemaid's good nature, huh?
Is this what you want then? For us to peacefully let ourselves be frozen in time? I will never be on your side, King. Not in a million years!
Oh, spoken like a true housemaid of change. But wait, you traveler.
Odell looks at you with an expression screaming, does he mean you or me? You shrug.
Bright one.
Ah, so it means you.
Do you remember what you had for dinner tonight? Did you have McDonald's burger? went.
Remember? Remember what?
Oh, oh, oh. It seems you do not. We shall fight, and we shall see which side the universe favors.
The reason why I gave the king that voice is because he's a big crybaby all the time. He's always crying. That's why... That is also why his hands are like that. But again, it's because he's just eating. He's just having a big, healthy dinner now.
Oh, oh. Despite what you may think, I am a merciful king. I will give you some time to come to terms with your end. A most beautiful end. An eternal end.
Wow, he's really taking us for chumps, isn't he? We've gotten this far. We will not back down. Get ready, everyone. Hey, Chad, does anyone remember the king's weakness again? It's been a hot minute since I played Start again. I have seen my friends fight the king so many times. You'd think I would know. I'm just gonna do stat boosts. The king waits. Excuse me. I'm gonna drink my water. Oh. I want to say the king was scissors type. I could be wrong though. Let's try out an attack. Resist. Okay, so yeah, it is scissors. Okay, rock then. Oh, it's a good thing I know two people with only rock type attacks. Stars. Wait, who's stars? I'm sorry, was that supposed to say Odile or Sifrin? Anyways, now that I know what he's weak against. Never mind, maybe it's paper? It's definitely not scissors. Oh, okay, good, it's paper. Okay. Odile the Blaster. Strange, I thought ice was weak to rock. We are in Pokemon we are in baby's first Pokemon. Try to remember all 16 types? Don't worry, you only gotta remember 3 this time.
Ooh, ooh. It is time, saviors.
Oh shit, I should have defended. Oops! You see a vision of the future! And the entire party is wiped. You don't have the strength to go on. Hey, we get this cutscene! 1 hit. 1 hit. The king got you all in 1 hit. You'd laugh if you had the energy to do so. You can't move. You can't see. You can't really feel anything either. You don't think you'll get out of this one? Ugh. Sif, we can't let it end this way. Come on, you useless body. Move! No, no, your allies there. No, you can't let him. You can't let the king hurt them. Bonnie, just run! The sound of footsteps. They escaped. We need to buy them time. No, please, not your allies. You have to do something. Move! 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 Please! Do whatever you want with us. But don't hurt Bonnie. Please.
Ooh, ooh. Do not worry. After I take care of you all, the young one will have a wonderful rest. But before that,
The king strikes. And we died. Ah. Everything hurts! You can't move! It hurts! It hurts! I can't scream too loudly because people will come in here and worry about me. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurt. Penis hurt, penis hurt, penis hurt, penis hurt, penis hurt, penis hurt, penis. Owie. You feel a tug on your stomach, and then the king killed you! Yippee! Let's loop back up to the king fight. Whoa! Woohoo! That was awful! You try to catch your breath. Your body is fine and unharmed, but your brain still hasn't gotten the message, it seems. Stars, this was awful! But did he really kill you in one strike? This feels a little disrespectful, doesn't it? That attack was so strong! Why was it so strong? How is he so strong? That strike hit so hard, you don't think just buffing your defense with skills or equipment will be enough to survive it. Is there something out there that could protect you against it? A craft skill, maybe? Mirabelle. She's the one who usually heals you all in battle. She knows healing crafts you never even heard of. Maybe she would know something. But for now... You got a memory of defeat! Yay! You'll always remember this. Hey, Stardust! Got your ass handed to you pretty badly, didn't you? Anyways, when equipped, Memory of Defeat gives you 3 memories of skirmish instead of 1 when you defeat regular sadnesses. You know, if you ever needed more memories for some reason. Back to the stage, Sifrin. You have a king to beat. Well... "17 hours into the game! It doesn't feel like that in the recording, but in real life it does." Well, time to talk to Loop. See what they have to say. Pew pew! Pew pew! Sifrin! You're up! The usual, please. Hey, Mira. Hey, Sifrin! It was alright. I'm glad. I know how much you value your naps. The usual. Sure. You think so, yes. Oh shit! That's a new dialogue! Well, now I gotta see this. Oh, you think so, yes. No dials at the shop, Bonnie is. Well, I'll let you do this then. Sounds like you remember. You do? Okay, see you at the clock tower later then. I'll be near the library if you need me. Come talk to me whenever. Well, don't forget to check. Yes. Don't worry. Oh, wait. Maybe Mirabelle would know a way to survive the king's attack?
You should talk to her later. You wave goodbye. Change God's blessing has been reset now that you're back in Dormont. How about that my hits will spur hurt? Best defense is good offense. If you hit hard, no one will hurt you or your friends. You repeat under your breath, super powerful, super powerful, super powerful. You actually feel a little more powerful? You do a little flourish with your dagger. You dropped your dagger. Embarrassing! You and your allies' attack got boosted a little. You close your eyes. Well, wow. Okay, that's enough for this loop. You think the change god for its blessing can quickly run away? Who needs defense when you can just kill him? Exactly. This is my strategy playing any RPG ever when I was like, yeah, 10. Starting with Pokemon. Ah, my favorite. Hey, Issa, I need to do the favorite tree thing.
Oh, sorry, I'm in your way then, aren't I? I'll get out of your hair. See you at the clock tower.
Wow, I didn't know I could skip that. I'm learning a ton of new things this loop. Hey, Stardust. You were just fighting the king for the first time, weren't you? He's pretty strong, isn't he? Didn't he kill you in one shot? He sure did. You can still feel that hit. Your whole body is wrecked with tremors. And what it did... what to do? What to do? I feel like finding a way to win against the king would be a good first step. Is there a way for you to survive his first attack? Maybe you should ask your housemate or look around Dormont. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Questions. Let's talk about something. Sure, what do you want to talk about? The king really likes stars. He sure does. And you're... I'm what? You gesture towards Loop. You just gestured to all of me. Say what you mean, Stardust. Well, here goes. Do you control the king? Control him? I wish. Alright, but are you working with him then? You know. Okay, last question. Do you also want everything frozen in time? Sometimes. Sometime? And what? Just because the king likes stars and I have a star head means we have to be friends somehow? Don't you like the stars too? It's complicated. Exactly! What should I do next? What should you do? Well, is there a way for you to survive the king's first attack? Maybe you should ask your housemate or... Yeah. Anything else new? Any question about... Is there any question? Do you know how to fix a knife? Oh, are you thinking about fixing up the key knife? Smart. I mean, don't you sharpen your own dagger? How do you do it? Sharpening stone? And where is it? Bonnie used it as a skipping stone a week ago. But then you don't have yours, huh? So just find one somewhere else. I think that's it. Huh, well that's interesting. I could turn the key knife into an actual weapon. Maybe that could be helpful. If only there was a guide for the subquests in this game. That'd be cool. Anyways, I think that's all I have for you right now. See you later, Stardust! They wave at you excitedly. You awkwardly wave back as you go. I hope you catch my next Twitch stream. What Twitch stream? Oops, I did actually mean to. Oops. Oh, this is new dialogue. I skipped all of it. I am so sorry, everyone. Sorry, excuse me. It sure does. It's fine. Is it? It's fine. Uh-huh.
But, I wonder if... Yeah, that's a good idea. How about I teach you a special craft skill so you can talk to me whenever? Wait, what? What do you mean you get to learn a craft skill to talk to Loop? I never heard of this. What the? A craft skill to talk to Loop, even when you're not near them? That seems impossible. Only because you don't know the specific hand shape for it. Yes, Stardust, a fourth hand shape, so you can talk to me whenever. Are you interested? A fourth hand shape? If anyone would know about this, it'd be someone like Loop. You nod. Great! Alright, are you ready? You nod again. So, take your hand and make a fist. You do so. Then, you're going to raise your thumb and little finger. Raise thumb, raise little finger. And, keeping your hand in that shape, you're going to put your hand next to your face with the thumb to your ear and your little finger to your mouth. That's the secret hand shape no one knows about. Interesting. You've never heard about this, but you have a bad memory. You may have just forgotten it. And then, the very last step. There's more. There is, Stardust. You just have to think very loudly. Boy, I sure wish Loop. Boy, I sure wish I could talk to Loop right now. Now that part just sounds silly. Yes, it's definitely the silly part of this ritual. And that's it. Now, you can call me whenever. Well, mostly whenever. It might not work sometimes, especially if you get too far. And we won't be able to chat very long or anything, so you'll still need to come whenever you want to breathe or need to chat. But now I can help you out and give you hints whenever. Or if you want me to put it another way, you've just learned the skill Call Loop. You can call me anytime to get some precious hints. To call me, just go to your craft menu and select Call Loop. Easy as pie. Ow. Tee? Alright, now that you're here though. Nah, we're good. See you later, Stardust! Don't forget to watch my Twitch streams! I still don't know what they mean by that. Surely it's Gun. You know what? It's funny that you said that. I think in a past stream I literally joked that the next in Stars and Time update will add a fourth type, and the fourth type is called Gun. Bonnie is finally able to attack now, and this time they have a gun. Do any of my friends get new dialogue on this loop? Well, first, let's talk to Mirabelle. See what she has to say. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Questions? The king killed you last time. There's nothing you could do against the king's last attack. But maybe Mirabelle would know something? Huh? A skill to save us against the king? Just in case? Feels like we could find something like this in a book. Did you check the library? The library, huh? You should check the one in the village. So I see. Sorry for my throat, everyone. I forgot where the library was. It's not here, I think. No, wait, no, it is. We get to talk to Odile next! The fourth shaped bird. The sequel to In Stars and Time, instead of having the types just be like rock, paper, scissors, they expand to like shadow puppets. Ooh, actually, that's not a bad idea for an RPG. I would love to see that happen. Anyways, book, old moldy books. You can't even read their titles. Okay, let's talk to the shopkeeper. Ahoy, traveling one. Oh yeah. I guess we listened to this. You not again. Blessings by the Change God, huh? What if the Change God is the one who revived you and gave you those powers? It doesn't matter that much. Oh, before you forget, know anything about locked doors in the house? Locked doors? Ah, yes! There's one locked by one of those weird word locks. Let's see. I remember. The open phrase open it is stove storage room. Because there's a storage room inside. But I didn't want it to unlock if you just said storage room. don't look at me like that. Well, either way, there's not much in there. Nonetheless, hope it helps you on your journey tomorrow. I could try that, but I don't know if it'll help me anyways, because if I loop back to there and then loop to King, I'm not going to carry those items with me. Dang it! Well, if I ever want to play this game again, I know what to do next time. Maybe let's talk to Odile. Oh, Sivrin, you look rested. Glad to see you this late back on the day before the end of the world. Anyway, how can I help you? Oh, okay, no new dialogue. Okay, I'll see you at the clock tower later then. Wait! Gotta do something. Errol. Okay, so maybe that's not the library I should be looking for. Where's the library again? Maybe here? My friend made a sign for my house, so now I have to keep it. No, that's the flower shop. There's Bonnie. Yeah, I guess that was the library. Can't think of what else the library is in Dormont. Let's look at the amazing artist again. I like these drawings. Oh, excuse me. It's all of us. It's me and my friends. Oh, I'm sorry about my throat chat. I may have to make tea. Maybe. Anyways. Well, I don't know where the library is. Oh. Well, alright then. Letter is laying on the barrel. There seems to be something inside. You open it. You can only describe the item inside the letter as a long thingy thing. Got the thingy. You put the thingy thing in your souvenir. Don't you need this to make a bomb? Oh shit! Right, and oh wait, yeah, we don't have the other thing, do we? No, excuse me. Well, at least I know how to make a bomb. We got everything we need. Well, no, not really. Never mind. I don't know. I forget how time loops work sometimes. Oh no. Didn't trust like that. Well, I could always slip on a banana peel. Let's do that, but first I'm gonna save again. I think I know what to do, though, for the upcoming battle. Excuse me. So sorry I'm like this tonight, chat. Actually, I'm gonna go on another bathroom break. Just a small one, though. Nothing too long. I'll BRB.
Okay, Z's, I'm back. No, yeah, I think I remember what I have to actually do in the King's Battle. It turns out in that one attack I have to guard everyone, so everyone doesn't die. I think that's what you have to do. I don't think you have to learn a new craft, I think. Actually, I'll look up on Google again. That smells about right. Yeah. And my cat's back in here, eating her food, eating her dinner. Well, that one of the achievements is called Kinda Sus. I can't wait to find out what that means. Also, wait, there. Well, I see. Get around to their max level 75 in the same loop after getting a Symphony level 99. Use the memory of family from in this moment to double XP gain. Well, that's interesting. There's the floors, the keys, locations. Oh, so there was a way for me to get tonics on the 3rd floor. Oops. There's a secret room that I could have gotten a ton of tonics from. Oopsie. Well. Excuse me. There's a lot of helpful stuff in here, but nothing about the game itself. Just like, here's how you get these weapons, here's how you get everything you need. There's a manual by Insert Disc 5, that's good. Wait, but it's just the manual though. Don't give me hints, tips, and tricks. It's just like, here's how you play the game. Well... yeah, you know what? Let's just hop right into it, actually. Let's just hop right into it and see if it works. Hello, kitty. It's itty dinner. And I know one perfect way to get back to the king. Oh, excuse me. My favorite way. Excuse me. Game is lagging a lot worse than I remembered. Well, the banana peel lady's here. Hello, Chloe. Menacingly. Step closer? Sure thing. You just had to step closer. Here we go. Whee! Slipped on a banana peel. Excuse me. Favorite death in the game ever. In my onion. Oh, I love this loop map. It's so cool. Oh shit, I have 70 memory of skirmishes. I don't remember having that many memories of skirmishes. Well, this will be helpful. To the king! I think I know what to do here! Actually, I will check just... actually check back in that guide, see if there is anything that I actually did have to look up. If there's something like, here's how you get a new craft. It's achievements, maps, keys, locations. Girl is taking damage over time. Oh, yeah. I've been poisoned. Memories. Memories. Oh, memories. Memory of Bomb. That sounds really fun. Nothing about learning new crafts, though. Does Oda learn a craft? I don't remember if she does learn a new one. I have been told by my friend that you can beat the king as early as level 50. And we were at level 50. Well, most of us. Well, most of us were over level 50. Mira was on level 50, but I think it's fine. I think it's okaysies. Yeah, okay, that guide had nothing about crafts. I'll still check the wiki. See if it says something on there about crafts. Memories. No, I don't want to learn about memories. I want to learn about craft skills. How do I get back to the home page of... The thing is, I like wiki.gg. It's a really good alternative to fandom, but also... Oh no, okay, there it is. Navigation. There it is, craft. Okay. Ah, I see. I don't even know when anyone learns a craft. Actually, combat. Shit, level 99, that is cracked. Skills. It's amazing how many skills the party learns over time. Let's see. In a while, Rockadile. That's funny. I'm just gonna look at every character and see what skills they learn. Oh, Bonnie doesn't learn anything. I know that for a fact. They cannot fight. I mean, they can fight, but wiki.gabgab. Gobgab? The Gobgalab? The Gub. Yeah! Israel, on the other hand, only learns his last move at level 54. Aw. That's sad for Isabeau. Mira, though. What about you? Wait, tell Mirabelle about the carrot method. What? Adorable moving shield. Creates a shield that protects friends from time, stop, and slow. Boosts defense. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oops. How about Odile? Does Odile learn any skills after Craft Alpha 5? She learns Craft Buff at 53, Craft Break at 55, and Craft Break Alpha from our friend quest. Oh! Zip Zop Zip! Sorry! Hi, Minter! Welcome! I shall take that Zip Zop Zip. Oh. Excuse me. I'm just looking at the wiki. I think I am good. You know what? I just gotta remember when's a good time to use the shield. The king fight. Anyways, how are you doing this evening? The banana killed you again. You're so clumsy. Tee? Sifrid. Wow, that's normal. He's so normal, you guys. All of you one chat. All y'all. Are our strongest memories equipped? Or the strongest ones we have? Yeah. Sifrin doesn't need to put any of these on here. No, we're good, we're good. Actually. Yeah. Do I want to save over this one? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, time to fight the king. I wonder, will skipping all this dialogue make the game crash, like it did that one boss?
Ooh, I am so sad. I want to freeze everything. You know. Hey, anyways, do you remember?
Do you?
No, that is not how it works, does it? We shall fight, and we shall see which side the universe favors.
Yeah, we've been here. Wiki.gibgab. Gibgab? Wiki.gibby. What if Gibby from iCarly had his own Wikipedia? Not Wiki, just Wikipedia. You didn't manage to beat the king earlier, but you feel a little stronger. You gained some EXP. Awesome! So after this part? Yeah, sure. Might as well. Been there, seen that. I need to make been there, seen that emote. I like that image. It's funny. I'm gonna start with stat boosting everyone. And then right when it says the king waits, I will start, yeah, putting the shield on everyone. Guarding everyone. Everyone needs to get guarded. The king? Alright. Oh, there you go. Guard. Guard. And guard.
Ooh. It is time, saviors.
Alright, let's hope this works. You see a vision of the future. It did not work! Well, that's cool. The king got you again. You'd forgotten the pain. But at least you can move a little this time. Stars, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. You try to speak. Bonnie. Run away. Silence. And then footsteps. Been there, seen that. Okay, so maybe we do have to look something up here. So before the king strikes, you let go. The king killed you! Well. Back to Dormont then. Clearly I have missed something. I just need to find the library in Dormont. Whatever that was. I've been told about a library. I've been told that there's a library, but I forgot where the library was. Maybe let's just look at Dormont. See if it's mentioned anywhere on the wiki. I'm using the wiki more and more. There's a library here, but... Okay, maybe it's not the bookshop, actually. I could be wrong. Oops! Oops! Well... Youch! Scary! You don't remember anyone telling you that dying was so scary! This is true. Every time I wake up and I look at myself in the mirror, I say this to myself all the time. Dying is scary! Dying is scary! Ah! And that's it. Excuse me. Loop 17! We are on loop 17! Been there, seen that. That's just gonna be the phrase of the stream. Been there, seen that. Okay, where is the library? Was it... Well, first up, we gotta... change God. Maybe let's be super fast this time. Or we... You know what? Hits will super hurt. Ooh, excuse me. I'll just look at all the houses and see which one the library was in. Was it this one? Oh, yeah, it was this one. Oops. Okay, maybe I should talk to Mirabelle first. Just so I can get that started. The library. Oh, man, I keep... oops. I have already read this. Anyways, I think this might be the library. I could be wrong. Cursing of Chateau Castle. You've seen Mirabelle read one issue, so you assume the series is about romance. And also about terrible things happening to good people. This bookcase is filled with a series of novels called the... Oh, is it all about the Cursing of Chateau Castle? All of them? I can't think of any other library. I'll just have to look in everyone's houses. But you can't go there. You've been told going farther than the first room in other people's houses is very rude. Boat Guardian customs are so weird. Oh, that's sad. Oh well. I don't believe this is a library. Yeah, this is not a library. Hey, wouldn't it be funny if this was the library? Yeah, I think this is the library, actually. Oops! Run, child, run! The Unrestrained, The Cursing of Chateau Castle's issues 6, 12, and 24. None of those catch your eye. Bookcase filled with books about culture, travelers of the world, the house, monasteries of the Change God, Caboan expressions. Oh, there's an old book stuck between the shelf and the wall. Take it out? Sure. Pushing some books around, you manage to get a hold of the old book. Book between your hands, you try to read the title. Try as your mind can't seem to get a hold of the letters. You put it back. Aww. Oh, the bookcase is filled about crafts! That's what we're looking for. You can't see anything that could stop the king's onslaught. Maybe you could ask the librarian? Welcome to the library. Well, our section is kind of lacking. All the good books are in the house, but the house is, well, closed until further notice. Since the king took residence there and froze everyone in the time. Are you looking for a book in particular? Are you? Anything about how to survive a very powerful attack? Survive a very powerful attack? Like crafting a shield? I wouldn't know anything about that. That sounds highly specialized. I don't think we carry that sort of knowledge here. I doubt even the house of the library owned something like that. Maybe it would be in the secret library? The what? The what? The, secret library? The secret library whose entrance is hidden in the library? That library. One of the walls looks normal, but if you check it carefully, it'll reveal the secret library's entrance. Of course there's a secret library. Yeah, you'd think I'd remember this, but it's been so long since I've been to those streams that I forgot. Technically, only the librarians know about it, but you are trying to save Vogard, so don't snitch on me, and don't lose tomorrow. Yeah, I'll try. Heh, cool. So the house's library on the second floor has a secret library. Sounds like you should go there and check the walls. Maybe we will, maybe we will. Time for the banana peel. Actually, let's go talk to Loop this loop. Well, let's check up on Loop this loop. See what they're up to, see if they have anything fun to say. Gotta go look at the tree, so I'm sorry. I'll have gay moments with you later. Don't worry. Hey, Stardust! How can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Oops. Sure, what do you want to talk about? Hold up! Me! I want to chat! Say, you've been carrying that silver coin for a while, haven't you? The one in your pockets, I mean. For a few weeks, yes. I don't know, I'm mentioning it because it is just so weird for it to be the only thing you had in your pockets. Only a silver coin! What's the deal with it, I wonder? It's just a coin. Is that so? It is so. You just like to twirl it, flip it, or interact with it every once in a while. Uh-huh. So it's not secretly made of gold, or it doesn't have anything hidden inside a secret box, or it doesn't even open some secret door if you press on it really hard? No, but... Pretty pathetic to be carrying it around with you this whole time, though. And that's all. See you later, Stardust! I love Loop. They're so strange and off-putting. Well, time to save and loop it up again. Don't worry. If I recall correctly, Sifrin only starts forgetting stuff after the 20th loop. And we're not even anywhere near there yet. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Well, secret library it is. I could have done that earlier and saved us a bunch of loops, but oopsie doodle! Also, I like it whenever Sifrin slips on a banana peel and cracks open their head. It's a little funny. I think death by banana peel is very funny. Objectively. First floor, second floor. And it's fine, if I have to do more training, I'll just loop to the third floor and do some training there. The banana killed you again. Thank the stars no one's here to see you die from a banana like a stupid character from a play. Anyways, where's that library again? I forgot where it was. I wish I had a map here. Actually, wait, did I forget to turn off some visual effects? I know when I was off stream, I turned some visual effects back on because I was like, I'm doing this on my own. I'm not doing this for stream. Okay, no, it's all good. It's just like this here. Okay. Oh, now where's the library again? I want to say this way? Well... If I'm wrong, we'll get some experience. Man, it feels like it's been so much longer since I've seen that guy. Oh, I forgot to take off everyone's memories. Oops. Didn't manage to beat the king earlier, but you feel a little stronger. You gained some exp. This one's scissors, right? Or no, this one's paper. I was right. If the library's not this way, then I'm a fool. Oh, actually, I'm pretty sure it's this way, right? Library, are you here? Nope. How about over here, library? Okay, that was crushed there. Starting to think the library was not here. Yaori. There's a library. There's a secret door. The librarian Dormont mentioned a secret library, didn't they? Yeah, hidden switch. This one was very well hidden. If you weren't certain there was a switch there, you never would have noticed it. What? What the gems? Secret passage! But how? How did you... I just touched it and it opened. That's so weird. Was it here all this time? You go ahead. Secret library. What are the sadnesses on this, like this part of the floor like? Rook. Really gotta remember to take everyone's memories off and put back their standard memories. At least I should give Sifrin the memory of defeat so we can get more skirmishes. Or more memories. Oh no. Na na na. Na 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 Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me again. Wow. Yeah, let's give everyone their memories then. Sifrin, for now, you get memory of defeat. And then Mirabelle gets memory of lovely moving cure. Isabeau just gets back to memory of Isabeau. Same with you, Odell. You get back to memory of... Ooh, I could do memory of paper, Alpha V. Nah, let's do memory of Odell. A pile of lists of checked out books. Odell's looking intently at the list. Madame Odell? We should get going. Oh, so now that I'm looking at something, we should hurry up. Huh? Whoa. Yeah, I'm sorry? We, Dial. Are you mad at us? No, Sorry. We can keep going. Books with no titles. The bookcase is filled with books about something called colors. None of those catch your eye. What the fuck's a color? What's a red? What's a yellow? What's a green? The bookcase is filled with moldy old books. One of them is written in a language you cannot read. It has a big sparkly tree on the cover. Just looking at the title is giving you a headache. Bookcase filled with moldy old books. Bookcase filled with some books about craft skills. The librarian said you might find something here to protect you against the king. You look closely at the books in this section. Siffrin? Are you looking for something in particular? Might as well get the book lovers on this too. How do you craft shields? Like shields in battle? To protect ourselves? It would be useful, wouldn't it? We have skills to boost our defense, but a shield would be cool. I was thinking about learning, and I feel like I'm close to getting it, but I'm not there yet. Sorry. This book here is just called Shields, and it's super dusty. Dusty books are good, right? Bonnie gives Mirabelle the book. Well, that's not how it works, but... Wait a second. That's all? That's how you do it? Oh, this sounds fun. So then, if I do this, and keep this in mind, and I don't forget about this... Mirabelle mumbles under her breath for a long time. Okay, so, Siffrin, do not move. I'm about to try a highly volatile craft skill on you that I've never tried before. You slowly open your eye. Your body feels like it's covered in a warm blanket. Suddenly, Bonnie punches you in the stomach. Owie! Siffrin, did you feel something? You didn't feel a thing. You give Mirabelle a thumbs up. Crap, yeah! Mirabelle learned Adorable Moving Shield! Stardust! You did it! Your little housemaid now knows Adorable Moving Shield! When crafted, it creates a shield that protects your allies from time stop and slow for 3 turns. It also boosts defense. You could try to beat the king again now. Make sure to use this skill to survive, okay? Well, that's nice and all, but... if it was this easy to learn, why didn't you learn before? Crab ya! Lobster! Lobster! Imprisoning me! Should I mention it, or... Might as well. Well, that's nice and all, but if it was this easy to learn, why didn't you learn before? Hey, Sif. Sorry, but it didn't make any sense before. Sometimes things need to click, you know? There is something you need to ask, though. What made it click, then? Oh, that's easy! It's all about... Mirabelle suddenly bombards you with technical terms. And that's how you do it! I did not understand even a little bit of this. I can craft a skill like that myself, but it's just about using the carrot method, right? Is it? I guess that makes some sort of sense. It is! They actually mention it in here, too! What's the carrot method? What's the carrot method? If you don't know the carrot method, you don't need to know the carrot method. You sure feel stupider than usual this loop! So, hypothetically, someone reminding you of the carrot method would make it click for you? Yes! Well, there you go. I see now. I'll keep this in mind for later, in case we ever restart loops. And gotta fight the king for some reason. But why would that ever happen? No. This is the one where we beat the king, and the loops are done. No more loops. Game over. Well, got what I needed. Time to save and go back to the king. The carrot method is when you eat a carrot and it goes crunch. This is true. This is what bunny girls say to me every day when I tell them about the carrot method. Ooh, sorry. I don't know why I said sorry to the counter I'm on. Wow, 18 loops! We're doing so good, everyone! Crab. Don't follow me up here! That thing did not want to go upstairs until I went up further, and the sadness was like, oh, fine, I'll go up the stairs to attack you. I was gonna go loop again. Oh, and I hate this one. Least favorite loop. I like the design and concept behind it, but it's annoying because you gotta beat a bigger sadness first before you get to the smaller one. And they're always so strong too. I don't like it at all. It's a good thing escape rates in this game are very high, or non-existent. If you want to leave, you just leave. It should be like that for every game. Anyways, whee! Loop time! Loop time! I love looping. Yes, looping time! It's a very good thing I can just skedaddle, except for boss battles, but, you know. Ooh, actually, I gotta go to the bathroom again. I will be right back. Howdy, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I don't know why I thought about that in the back of my head. If there is anything I could quote from the first Toy Story movie, it'd be that one time the one squeak rubber shark toy, you know those things, said that. Anyways, king time. You wake up. You dreamt you were eating a samosa as big as your head. You're hungry. It's fine. It's It's only the 19th loop. What's the worst that could happen? Now that I'm back here again, Sifrin gets memory of self back. Mirabelle gets memory of butt kicking. Isabeau gets memory of reflection. And Odell gets memory of first strike. Hey, isn't that what they call that Street Fighter 3 game? Street Fighter 3 first strike. This is the strike that's first. Actually, I'm gonna check if Mirabelle still knows that spell. Oh, thank crap, she still does. That's good. I'm gonna need it. Now let's save again. '19th loop! Give it up for the 19th loop! "18.5 hours does not feel real. It's gonna be funny. I'm gonna end this stream on like 50 hours of gameplay. Wee! I'm having so much fun! Yay!
Sifra, hey, traveler, wait, I gotta eat something. I'm starving. Do you remember?
The thing about my Loop and King voice is that they're both pretty similar. The main difference is that one is a little bit more fruitier, while the other one is just a very... It's just Asgore, but if he was crying all the time. Yeah, let's sign up for this part. Been there, seen that. I'm gonna make that the thumbnail for this stream when I upload it onto YouTube. Been there, seen that. Sad score. Asgore if he was just so sad. Excuse me? Excuse me! Okay, let's use Adorable Moving Shield. We're all shielded up! Let's go!
Ooh, ooh. It is time, saviors.
You see a vision of the future. But you're good, actually. We survived it. Everyone okay?
Oh, you're still here. Good. Let us fight the death then.
Yay! Bonnie ran with stacks. Thank you, Bonnie. Dial time! I don't know if it's paper or not, but let's start with slow 4. On the king.
Oh, shit.
Here's the thing about the king, and I've joked about this with my friends. Anytime I hear the king from Stars in Time, all I can just think about is the Zelda CDI cutscenes instead. To me, the king just sounds like what was it, King Harkinian? King Harkinian? Yeah, that's his name from the CDI games.
My boy, this peace that all true warriors strive for.
Pretty funny. I think it's artsy silent burst. Maybe it's paper. I forgot what the king's weak against. Maybe it's rock, actually, and I've been a fool. Nope, it's paper. Oh man, do you know what I really want to see now? One of those like YouTube poop battles. Where instead it's just the Zelda characters, but they're all in black and white. And the king is just the king. In Stars in Time, Zelda CDI YouTube poop fan cast. The king would be the king. Sifrin would be Link. Mirabelle would be Zelda. Isabeau would be... You know, okay, maybe I limited myself to Zelda CDI characters exclusively. Let's expand it to YouTube poop characters. King would still be the king. Sifrin would be Link. Bonnie would be Toad from the Mario cartoon. So every time there's a Bonnie attacks, it's just Toad yelling, "It's time to rock and roll!" Let me think what else. What's another YouTube poop character? I think it'd be funny if I was gonna say it'd be funny if Isabeau was Robotnik. Nah. Isabeau would just be Hotel Mario.
You know what they say, all toasters toast.
Mirabelle would be what's another YouTube poop character? And to me, Loop to me would be
Dr. Rabbit. My Link, you seem to be stuck on this adventure.
I need to make fan art of Dr. Rabbit as Loop. Dr. Loop Rabbit. Dr. Loop Rabbit's Grand Loop Adventure. You know what? I'm gonna write this down. I can't forget this. To do after you. I'm gonna add this to my to do after you wake up list. Dr. Rabbit Loop from ESAT. Okay, actually, maybe Isabeau would be a good. Maybe Donkey Kong from the DKC show would be a good Isabeau. Now the only question left is who would be Odile. Odile would be... Thinking hard on this one. Which YouTube poop character would fit Odile? I wanna say... Maybe Zelda. Maybe Zelda. Although, I don't know. No, yeah, I forgot. No, I didn't even choose my Mirabelle. Mirabelle would be... Did I say something for her? I think I said she'd be Zelda from the CDI games. And then Odile, on the other hand, that's the one I'm having a massive blank on. Odile would be... You know what? I will think this during the fight. It will come to me. Ooh, excuse me. I've spent too much time on figuring out my Stars in Time YouTube poop fan cast. Gotta focus on the game. The king cries. No shit, we got ourselves a jackpot attack. Awesome. You know, the only character claim I have for me for if Odile was played by a YouTube poop character, it would have to be Mama Robotnik from the Sonic Adventure, from the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I can't think of any good old lady character that would play Odile. Or like, you know, YouTube poop character, at least. You know what? You're sure showing this guy what 4, 5, 6... You are sure showing this guy what 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... I sure am. So true. I should have myself drink a salty broth. To Mirabelle. Let's do another adorable moving shield. Oh, dial. Very tempted to use Paper Alpha V, but I know if I use it, that'll just crash the game. Maybe let's go... Oh, I could just do Artsy Silent Burst, now that I have that. Damn, it's that powerful? Yeah, it's that powerful. So powerful that it even breaks all the walls, and my home's walls. We are doing pretty good for ourselves, I'll be real.
Oh, oh.
The king cries and cries and cries. And made tears to protect the king.
Why? Why won't you understand? Why won't you understand?
Crying still, huh? Glad you're expressing your emotions and everything. Very healthy, but learn to read the room. Stop crying. Stop crying! Just stop crying! I can't do my loud voices now because everyone in the house is going to sleep. You can't! You hurt so many people! People who won't ever move again unless we beat you. Vogard, my village, my sister. They're all frozen in time because of you. You don't have the right to cry. The king doesn't answer. Right now, how do I beat the tears? That's my big question. Maybe in this turn I'll give Maribel another salty broth. The king's tears get in front of the king. Uh-oh, I should learn how to attack this. Maybe I gotta use scissors for the tears? No. Maybe... Well, scissors isn't gonna work. Let's just do make up the time. Aw, you're so close, Bonnie. The king what? What do you mean the king whimpers? He whimpers once and kills us? Thank you, the king. Here again. I will give the young one time. That's the best you can do. Stars, it hurts, it hurts! But you're getting used to it. That's not good! King. What am I supposed to remember?
Bright one, as you lay there dying, what do you see?
Nothing. The ceiling. You hear Isabel laugh tiredly. Hearing it, you laugh too. Nice one.
Oh, so Even death will not bring it back. I knew this. I knew this, and yet... Ooh, ooh.
The king strikes. And you're dead again. The king is not a very easy battle. Yeah. I am not like my friend Aster, who has played this multiple times and knows all the ins and outs, clearly. I'm tempted to ask Aster to hop on a call and to help me here, but they're probably busy right now. The king just goes into a laughing fit, and that's how you win. You know, maybe that's what we gotta do. We gotta get the king to laugh. Forget about learning all these new craft skills. We gotta... Listen, if there's one craft skill we gotta learn, it's called the Joker. If we get the king to laugh, then... he'll smile and he'll laugh like in the good old days. Like,
Oh, 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 oh.
The Joker. Ooh. The Jester. I keep getting scared that my phone controller is gonna fall off my lap. I'm gonna reblog the ESAT post again. Into the queue with you. Post. We could probably keep going for like another hour. If I'm not able to manage to beat the king by then I'll have to stop stream because I can only go on for so late. My younger sibling has classes early in the morning. I am thinking 11 sounds like a good time to end stream. If I can't beat the king by then, maybe I'll do it off stream. Sorry, I go back into my dashboard and the first thing I find is a screenshot of a post from BuzzFeed video captioned, "Men of Disney with glasses, a new level of hotness," and the picture is just, Captain Hook from Peter Pan, but with like pink girly pop glasses. This is true. Men of Disney with glasses, a new level of hotness is... Well, here we go. Youch! Scary! You don't remember anyone telling you that dying was so scary? '20th loop! We're on the 20th loop! We... Wheatley, now do it again! I still have... Let's just get right to it.
Yes. Oh, and I had a whole speech prepared too. Get ready, everyone. Wait. You, traveler. Oda looks at you with an expression screaming, "Does he mean you or me?" Look back at the king. Bright one. Do you remember? Remember what? We know this, we know this. Been there, seen that. It'd be funny if I managed to level up from all the times I died. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry, my older sibling's calling me. I'll be right back. I gotta get my older sibling something. Been there, seen her, that. Also pinning this message too, because this message is good. Yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I'm back. I just had to get my older sibling a 7-Up.
Oh shit, I thought I actually zoned out. Well, no, I did. It just never played the animation. Because my computer always shits itself during battles. Stars. Soda! Soda! The king waits. The king! What the? Well, there's something's calling me again, I think. Yeah, it's Marley. What's the amygdala? Trying to remember. I forgot. Okay, I see. Oh, okay. That's good to hear. Hey Chad, do you know what the amygdala is? My older sibling is curious. Yes? Oh, okay. Oh, awesome. No, that's fine. Oh, awesome. I don't know why I cast it slow 4 on that move. Sorry, but that's cool. Yes, I am. No, not yet. Oh, okay. That's fine. Goodbye. Now my older sibling called me to ask me what the amygdala was. Ugh. You know how it is. Been there, seen that. I really gotta stop saying this. It's gonna turn into a habit of me saying that the entire stream. Ugh. Not knowledgeable of such amygdalas. Yeah, that's fair. Amygdala is like it's a part of the brain that dictates your fight or flight responses, from what they told me. So my thought was, oh, okay. And that was that on that. I don't think about the amygdala too much. Not knowledgeable on such things. Go get them, Bonnie. Fuck yeah. Bonnie's so cool. Excuse me. Ooh. It'd be really funny if I actually managed to get like a jackpot in before the king does anything. Although I don't think that's gonna happen. Although you never know, if Odile gets a turn in before the king does, then maybe. You know what? Dunhill. No, that'd be a waste though, but I also don't want to use guard, because if I do, then that would take up the time shield. Maybe let's give Mirabelle a salty broth for now. Because if I do that, then it would go to Odile's turn, and she would then she'd use a paper spell. And then after that... You can do a jackpot attack early on. Before the king can even use his kill everyone attack. His party wiping attack. Man, now I forgot what the king's pronouns are. It's very important, I gotta know this. Ooh, it's time, saviors. Okay, yeah, the king is he, him. I'm sorry, I love that. On his wiki article, for age, it lists it as 30s or 70s. So he's either freshly divorced, or been divorced for ages and decided to take it out on everyone now. This is like what every man in their 70s does. Although maybe it could be like fucked up time craft he did to himself. As discussed in an earlier stream, the characters talked about how the king probably used body crafts on himself to make himself bigger, and for him to use magic or time altering craft. So maybe he gave himself age-altering craft too, for him to be like, I'm now in my 70s, and I'm gonna be stinky about it. Actually, despite how big the king must be and how long and gorgeous his hair flows, I can only imagine he must smell horrible. When was the last time this giant man's took a shower? Took a bath, even. Now I can heal everyone. Let's start with Mirabelle, because I think she's gonna need it. Bro stinks. Bro stinks. Bro stinks horrendous. Then Super Sparkle heal on... Let's say Odile. Odile could use it. Yay! Thank you, Bonnie. They are so cool. Did I already have slow on you? Yeah, I guess I did. And then when it's Mirabelle's turn, I'll let her use lovely moving shield again. Hey, look at that! Or adorable moving shield. That's what it's called. Good spell, but it comes at the advantage that it'll take a while to cool down. The king cries. Maybe Dunhill. On Issa. Ooh. Yeah! Yeah! Another jackpot attack! Let's go! I love video game design sometimes. It's so coolsies. I love how a cool attack happened and no one is ever even able to see it. Video games! Video games! Turn it up over to Odile. Because I like Sir Paper attacks. Zone out for this part too? Might as well. We know what happens here. The king cries, "Oh no, there's tears!" Now I just gotta find a way to beat the tears. Because the tears are very bullshit. It would have been very funny if Bonnie struck out the tears themselves. Maybe I need Brock? Let's see. That's the most difficult part about this. You never know what the weakness of his tears are. You never know how much HP his tears have. And his tears always make him a lot more stronger. That's why we died that last time. It's because If you'd believe it, the power of crying made him very strong. Surely paper soaks up the tears, question mark. I think I tried paper before. That did not work, though. You don't want to protect yourself anymore. Aw, what? That's lame. I want to protect myself. The king shakes slow off and attacks. Well, hopefully Bonnie comes in and heals everyone. Nah. Well, time to make the king slow again. Gotta be gun then. It's gotta be gun then. It just has to be. It'd be really funny if paper actually did soak up the tears, if it did work that way. Well, only one way to find out. Nope. Cool. Cool, you don't want to protect yourself anymore. I want to protect myself evermore. Oh, he just made all of our oopsies. I did a little fucky wucky. Maybe now's a good time to give a salty broth to Mirabelle. So when her turn comes up, she can use the adorable moving shield and save all of us. Excuse me. Yeah, no, with how slow this battle is going, I just do not see it happening. We are not gonna beat the king by 11. Because that is like in less than 30 minutes, the king's tears wobbles towards you. I don't like that. Oh, I see. They make us frozen in time. Well, they would if they did, but... There we go. And everyone died. Here again. No, I can't. Just run, Bonyface. Do not worry. I will give the young one time. That's the best you can do. You just have to wait for the end now. For this to end now. Hearing the dying words of your friends isn't your favorite. You want to cry. But you can't do anything. Can't make it go faster. You just have to wait. Ooh, ooh! You feel a tug on your stomach already. The king strikes. Hey! My computer is telling me to free up storage space. Maybe that's a good idea that... Maybe, just maybe. I will probably stop soon for the evening. You know what? You know what? I think I have decided... Maybe... Yeah, because we've been going for 4 hours strong. Wow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some training off screen. At least get myself like a few levels up. Maybe even learn some moves. Maybe even get myself some tonics. Tonics would be nice. Turns out if you save tonics, get to use them in this fight. So we're gonna go back to the king just to save. And then I'm gonna get myself back to the 3rd floor just so I can do some training. So unfortunately, yet again, this is not the one. This is not the one. I've been saying that for the past 3 streams, and it hasn't been the one yet. Ow! This one hurt. You don't remember exactly how you died. Maybe that's your brain protecting you from terrible pain and trauma. Sifrin's having a very normal one. Just a very normal one. Loop 21! Give it up for Loop 21! 19 hours. That's gonna turn to 20 hours next stream. Yay! Wonder if Sifrin's face changes. Kinda changed. Not too much though. Well, that was in Stars in Time for you. We are this close at the end of the game. Who knows? Maybe next stream could be the final in Stars in Time stream. We'll have to find out and see. But with that also said, thank you all so much for watching the stream. The plans for this week is I only have one more stream planned. That is tomorrow, where I'll be holding a fun little stream or two called Weird Fighters, where I sit down and check out weird and obscure and niche fighting games, because that is currently the hyperfixation right now. Who knows if it'll stay here or pass? We'll just find out. But yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow's stream. I've been planning for it. I have a big list ready. It might take a stream or two for this to happen, but it's gonna start tomorrow if you'd want to watch it. Weird and strange and odd fighters. A little weird and crappy, maybe a little. But besides that, I will not stream Castlevania this Friday because I have to go to sleep early for a thing I gotta do early on Saturday morning. And I won't stream on Saturday because after the thing I gotta do, I'm gonna be hopping onto a call with friends. So Castlevania may happen next Sunday, or no, this upcoming Sunday. But Monday, for sure, will be in Stars in Time. Next Wednesday will probably be part 2 of the Weird Fighter stream. We'll just wait and find out if that happens. And then next Friday will be more Castlevania. But yeah, that's the stream schedule for the next couple of weeks, everybody. I'm gonna see if there's anyone to raid right now. There's probably people still up to raid. I'm gonna check. Who do I know to raid? You know, it's been a while since I raided Smootov. We should give her a raid. She is a very cool friend of the channel. Right now she is streaming... Oh, no, never mind. I thought people unfollowed me. I mentioned that earlier, though. But yeah, Smootov is cool. She is playing Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness now. A game I have never played. So I will send you all over to her channel. But for now, I'm going to thank you all so much for watching the stream. I hope you all have a good evening. And I hope you all take care. Good night, YouTube.